Sigurado ang quality tapoli, linoleum kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy, lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex, tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Welcome to Cold Storage, where freshness, quality, and convenience come together for every Filipino. Each product is hygienically packed and kept at the perfect temperature to lock in freshness. Cold Storage Seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 Line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Ayan na, par, pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha.
Sa liga, sell mo yung makampi! Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Huwag papipigil kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
Heather in our regular schedule for the preliminaries as we take you to the Action 40 and above division. On our first game, St. Stephen High School alumni SCAG as they go up against Uno High School alumni Trigem. And then later on in our second game, Eastern Communications Happybee Packaging Philippine Cultural College alumni as they take on Chiang Kai-shek College alumni Big Chill. And coming to you once again from Tanduay Gym, dito nga po sa Quiapo, Manila. Monday ngayon. Pero as usual, sabi nga ng aking partner, TGIF pa rin. Benji Santiago. Kasama ko si Coach Anton de los Reyes. Pakipaliwanag ulit sa kanila bakit TGIF.
Pag Friday yun, thank God it's Fil-Chi. Pero Monday,
Thank God it's Fil-Chi
ganun
pa
pa rin eh. So again, your Monday night schedule for our first game. One team wants to start a streak of the positive kind and another wants to stop a streak of a negative kind. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated Season 2 ng ating 40s Division. Great to be working again with you, Benji.
That's right. Well, one thing that we can actually see para dito sa ating first game, it's kind of a back-to-back schedule para lalo na rito sa St. Stephen Alumni SCAG. Nanalo sila as they won over Grace Alumni noong nakaraang Friday. Nung wala tayo, as they battle naman itong Uno High School Alumni Trigem. Going for back-to-back wins ang last season's na third place finisher.
Yes, indeed, you talked about it. They won in their last game against Grace Christian College, 70-60. It was a slow start. They were down by 7 in the first, down by 5 at halftime. They were even down by as much as 11, but a big second half, a 15-4 run in the fourth quarter pretty much gave them that cushion. Steady shooting, 40% from the field and dominating the inside game with 36 points in the paint. Etong St. Stephen's High School, Christian Luanzon, 22 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Another masterful performance by Christian Luanzon in that game.
And not only that, when we talk about being masterful, siya lang naman ang reigning MVP. Yun lang yun. Of course, a double-double performance for him in that win. Laban nga sa Grace Alumni. That was just last Friday. And he's raring to go along with his other teammates to come up with back-to-back wins. Well, yun ang titingnan natin. At, well, marami naman nagsasabi, they seem to have an edge laban dito sa Uno High School Alumni.
They do seem to have that edge against Uno High School. Eto nga, Uno High School, they don't want to start that negative streak. They lost to Philippine Cultural College 59-66. Pretty much a close game. 12 all in the first, 28-27, 41-44 in the third, down by 10 late in the fourth. They had some offensive struggles, only shooting 24% from the field. Ito yung malaking bagay. 3 out of 6 from the three-point area. This is something that they use as a weapon, talking about Uno High School. Tom Koo, 24 points, 9 rebounds in that game.
Well, the initial success of the 40 and above division, which started last year, and we know the teams are really very much aware na kailangan nila magpalakas for this particular year, no? And let's see how it happens, how it progresses and develops for them. So eto, tingnan naman natin sa ating PG Flex Linoleum key matchup, Harley Nang against Mac Ditiandu.
17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Harley Nang. For Mac Ditiandu, 10.6 rebounds. That was just their first game. So no doubt, tataas pa yan for Mac Ditiandu. So that's going to be our key matchup for today.
They made the necessary preparation to come up with a real strong campaign for this year's 40 and above dito nga sa ating Fil-Chi. So stand by, we'll be bringing you our first game ang St. Stephen's SCAG laban nga rito sa Uno Trigem.
Never have I ever dared to stand out. Said yes to the unknown. Lit up the night. Don't worry. The fun never ever has to stop.
Tanduay flavored mixes.
Just open up.
Drink responsibly. Sigurado ang quality, tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy, lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex, tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Welcome to Cold Storage, where freshness, quality, and convenience come together for every Filipino. Each product is hygienically packed and kept at the perfect temperature to lock in freshness. Cold Storage Seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo nga. Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Huwag papipigil kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
All players please receive their contest for the call-out. Good evening. We are live here at Tanduay Gym and Smart Sports as we bring you the Fil-Chi Athletic Association Fortis Division. In our first game, it's SCAG St. Stephen High School versus Trigem Uno High School. Now it's time to meet the starters, beginning with the SCAG St. Stephen High School. At guard number 27, Arthur Chu. And the other guard number 17, Tapi Lim. Forward number 91, Alvin Kagulangan. And the other forward number 1, Jeff Ong. At center number 24, Christian Luanson. Head coach is Goldwyn Monteverde. And now the starting unit for Trigem Uno High School. At guard number 2, Rocky Siki. And the other guard number 11, Mitchell Ten. Playing at center number 6, Joseph Puo. Forward number 5, Alvin Lim. And the other forward number 15, Tom Koo. Head coach is John Kyle Omingan. Our official for this ball game, crew chief, FIFA International Referee Ariel Bermeo, National Referee Eric Robles, and Shaw Ala.
And our starters here, St. Stephen as Arthur Chu, Taffy Lim, of course Christian Wanson, Vino Kagalingan, Jeff Ong. Over at the other side, Rocky Siki, Mitchell Tan, Joseph Pua, Alvin Lim, and Tom Cool. As we get things going for our first quarter of action, ang mga nakaputi na St. Stephen SCAG getting the first possession.
Tama naman yung tapik ni Christian Luanson. Layo.
Well, unang attempt, lumanding yung bola sa likuran ng backboard.
ODB.
Puro malakas ah. Malakas yung tapik, malakas yung tiro.
Oh. Adrenaline.
Umpisa pa lang naman. So Uno, who failed to get a win in their first outing, laban nga doon sa Philippine Cultural College alumni. It's going to be seeing action later on.
Mind you, that was a grinded out game. It was close for 3 quarters. In the meantime, a drive, losing nothing. For the second attempt para sa St. Stephen SCAG, a miss right there by Kagalingan. Uno. Their half-court offense taking some time. 5 seconds. Fumbles the basketball. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And then a hurried shot. It's going to be a shot clock violation. He could have put it up, talking about Joseph Fua when he got that rebound. Pwede niya nang iangat sana but he was gonna reset. Sayang, but again, you gotta be mindful of your shot clock situation.
So balik tayo naman sa half-court offense ng St. Stephen SCAG. Another miss. Good boxing out right there by Fua.
0 for 3 to start ang St. Stephen's High School. Mind you, Christian Luanson hasn't made an attempt as of yet.
And there's the first bucket. Para rito sa uno pa ha. Fua coming up with the first 2 points.
Pwede naman pala eh, di ba? Kanina, he was able to get the board and then now the putback.
Meantime, Jeff Ong with a miss on that runner earlier for St. Stephen. The other Jeff, nandun pa sa medical team natin.
Diyan, nagpapakalma pa daw. Medyo excited maglaro eh, si Coach.
Jefferson D.
Si Coach Jeff, sa coaching staff ng St. Stephen.
Yes, that's right.
Sa Philippine Chingin. Pagdaan ko doon sa'yo, Coach. Binati ko lang.
2-0 in favor of Uno, and here comes the first bucket here Naghahanap pa ng foul. Time, Jeff Ong.
Look at that. Did not waste any time in transition. Outlet pass. Jeff Ong with a finish.
To all our counts here. Shot clock once again going down. Uy, nakabingwit pa ng foul yun. Kind of forced the shot that time around. BYD Valenzuela fast break of the game with Jeff Ong at the finishing end. BYD Valenzuela, Marilao or Bataan. Marami na kayong pagpipilian.
At maya-maya, marami rin kayong makikitang mga ganun na getaway sa ating second game. Sean Ko, gonna be seeing action. A treat to watch.
Traverse Asia Builders Corp, built for legacy, designed for life, builder of luxury living in landmark spaces. Taking a look at Fua.
4
Joseph.
big rebounds yan to start the game. 1 of 2 for Joseph. Both teams starting out flat as of the moment. 1 out of 5 for both of them here in the first quarter in the early goings.
Christian Luanzon lines up a 3 and he knocks it down.
There you go, wide open on that right wing. Medyo late yung challenge, but Christian Luanzon deadly from the outside.
They take over the lead 5-3 right now and trying to equalize. How about that?
Kakapasok lang yan. Ha? That's instant offense off the bench. Last touch is going to be on Alvin Kagalingan, trying to get that offensive rebound.
Taking a look at the MVP's three-point shot of the game. Atid sa atin ang Hungry Pares.
All net. I like what he did. No, he got his rhythm, got that one dribble, and then pulled up for that 3.
Score is tied 5-all here in the first period as we go into our first Jiangnan timeout.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Basta Fil-Chi Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tarpaulin, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa Fil-Chi Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Tanduay Gym is where we are at. Always. Sigurado ka ba nandito ka? 5-all.
2 game days na lang.
You'll never hear the last of it.
I know.
Oh, lamang uli ang uno.
Kelvin Ang all the way.
Kapapasok din lang, ha?
Instant offense again for Kelvin.
So Jerome Lim, Kelvin Ang making their presence felt as soon as they enter the court. A miss from the corner, and here's Uno with a 2-point advantage. Jemsnang wisely waits for the other teammates, and they have a 3.
That's Tom Koo knocking down that left corner 3. Like what I'm seeing, 3-point shots are falling.
Christian Luanzon. Well, he'll settle for 2 shots from the line.
It's just a veteran move from Christian Luanzon. He knew the defense of Tom Koo was right there above him.
And this drive brought to you by Bike. Dare to drive big. Off balance and everything. Managing to get the bucket. They take a 5-point advantage right now, but taking a look at the reigning MVP at the line with his first strip shooting free throw, Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. Nalalasahan ko pa. Yung chicken.
Yeah,
Tsaka
pati
yung
yung oyster cake. Salamat. Sincerity.
May beef steak pa kanina.
Yun.
Diba?
Salamat, Chairman. Ngayon, alam ko na kung bakit pinipili mo.
Si Paul Mike. Paul Mike, yung may-ari din ng Sincerity. Patterson Lim will be checking in for the first time here for St. Stephen's SCAG, as he's going to be replacing at the Sitafi Lim. 10-7 lead here for Uno Alumni Trigem. They tried another three, but was not able to connect. Here comes the transition play, and another layup here for Jeff Hall.
Yeah, Christian Luanzon pushing that ball hard and then giving it up at the last minute to the trailing Jeff Ong.
Official drinking water summit para rito sa Fil-Chi.
Sikat na sikat ngayon yung summit eh. No? Nakikita mo ba yun?
Pinasikat natin eh. At saka lagi tayong associated sa mga sikat lang. SK Tools USA, assist of the game right there. How about that creation of an opportunity for Jeff Ong coming from Christian Luanzon. 1-point game here. Lamang pa rin ang Uno, pero bola right now ng St. Stephen's SCAG. And that's going to be a travel.
Going to be on Messina, getting called for steps. Wanted to attack the defense.
See Albert Tansi checking in. Just you replace Gems Nang para sa Uno Trigem. 1-point lead para sa Uno Trigem, and they have the ball on their side of the court. Kick out. This is going to be a long two. Knocking it down.
That's Reynald D knocking down that slot three-pointer, or a long two rather.
Actually, Reynald D, specialty din yan from the outside. Napapak lang siya sa linya eh.
Bahagyang malaki pa.
Yun lang. Pero first attempt, making a basket.
And that's off the bench as well.
Who takes inspiration from that win of the Cleveland Cavaliers earlier against the Detroit Pistons. And then seeing action and playing here in our first game between these two teams. Lamang muli ang St. Stephen's SCAG driving to the basket para naka-BYD. Get yours at BYD Valenzuela, Marilao or Bataan. Jiangnan timeout. Welcome back. Wherever it is that you're watching this ball game right now, wherever it is that it might be raining in some parts of the city. Ayan. Well, it's a good sign. It's good news, basically. A welcome news for most of us na parang ilang buwan na tayo. Diba? Pinagpapawisan kahit di ka kumikilos.
Just to cool things off, pero sobrang init. Pat mo. That was back-to-back hits for him off the bench. 4 points quick for St. Stephen's High School.
Well, one of the reliable Saman, and so is this guy, but he missed the outside shot. No, with Lawrence Nguyen, magkapatid eh, no?
Yep.
Luanzon against Kelvin Ang. And that's going to be another trip to the line here for Christian Luanzon. 13-12, St. Stephen SCAG up 1. We go into another Jiangnan timeout. Dalawang free throws para kay Christian Luanzon. Usually have this kind of a ceremony.
Yep.
Na parang sinusukat niya yung ring before he goes to make 2 shots. Or at least a shot from the line. He was fouled by Kelvin Ang earlier and he knocks down his first free throw.
There you go, that familiar ritual.
Natikman na daw niya yung MVP. Gusto naman daw niya mag-champion.
Champion. They were on the cusp. Remember? Final 4.
Ito si Mitchell Tan, isa sa mga inaasahan nito, no? Pero madikit ang pagbabantay sa kanya rito. For him to take some time to orchestrate the play here for Uno alumni. Trigem and a steal. Messina, nakatapikan naman palabas. But preventing a fast break here para sa St. Stephen SCAG.
It's good transition defense. Albert Tansi giving chase to, like what you mentioned, Rico Messina.
Pat Go from the outside comes up short. Christian Luanzon with a rebound. Napalakas lang yung tapik niya, intending for a teammate to get a nice catch of that tap.
A good try, good effort from Christian Luanzon. He got the offensive board the first time, unable to finish on the stick back.
I can remember last year, hindi nga lang double-double ito si Christian Luanzon. Triple-double, kaya nga tawag ko dyan, Nikola Jokic.
He does play center, so pretty much you could have that kind of argument in comparison.
Yes. Messina. Shot clock going down, 6 seconds. Christian Luanzon turns. Unable to make it. Trying to get back the lead, pero ball knocked out of bounds. It stays para sa Uno Trigem.
After a good start by Uno High School, first part of our first quarter, medyo lumamig ang kanilang opensa. They started out at 4 out of 8, 50%. They've now dropped down to 6 out of 14, 42%. Still a good and decent percentage from the field.
First rest for Christian Luanzon. St. Stephen is still up by 1. Christian Luanzon has got 7 points. Nice fake. The scoop, short nga lang. Pat Go. Lawrence Go, sabay sila sa loob. Ooh, he counted that basket.
To the dismay, to the dismay of Alvin Lim. They gave him continuation. Naka-gather nga ng pick-up na nga naman.
This is a Jet Tour play. Drive your future, Jet Tour.
Hawak na niya kasi talaga. You can see it there.
Substitute free throw, lane violation. Marami talaga yan. Even in the different age group. Sakit nila yan. Entering too soon.
The excitement.
Ipaliwanag mo nga sa kanila kung paano yan. Ano ba, para magkaintindihan na. At least coach tong kasama ko eh.
Oh, you have to wait for that shooter to let go of that ball or leave his hand before you go and enter. Ang nangyayari kasi naglolokohan eh.
Yeah.
Nag-fakean. So pagka nadala ka, ay yun ang mangyayari.
Because sa swimming, yung mga false start, no?
Yan. Pati sa track and field.
Yeah, tama.
Sa mga sprint, sa mga dash.
Mga banggaan, wala naman pito, so play continues until they commit to turnover.
That was a turnover indeed. Nakapasok lang. Dave Gao.
30 seconds to play here in the first period. Apat ang abante na St. Stephen SCAG. Miss from the outside. Rico Messina setting up to play here. Patno goes cross court. Baseline drive. There are still fouls to give here, coming from both teams.
Ayun, wala na. 14 foul now for Uno High School.
Talaga babalik pa, Christian Luanson. And most probably for the last shot.
Yep, offensive purposes, situational substitution being done here by Coach Bernard De Gia.
6.1 to execute a good play. They go Christian Luanson, ball tapped out. It's down to 4.6 right now. Christian Luanson, naibigay pa. Naitira pa, naishoot pa. Yung pinakamaganda nangyari pa ron. Tappy Lim.
Just the patience to be able to execute. Knew exactly how much time he had. Went for that floater on that baseline.
And finding themselves up by 6 right now. Actually, here in this ball game at the start, naunahan sila ng Uno Trigem. But of course, ito nga St. Stephen wanting to go back-to-back. And they did not have to be flat-footed or flat, at least with the way they started to play. At nakita nga natin, the final basket in the first period delivered by Taffy Lim. As they are up 20-14, we're talking about St. Stephen Alumni SCAG.
GG, bro! Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Only Facebook or Only TikTok. Load now!
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sa liga, sell mo yung makampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
Welcome back, 2014 in favor of St. Stephen SCAG. Laban nga rito sa Uno High School Alumni Trigem. 6-point advantage. This could turn out to be the largest to tap into the first 10 minutes of play here. So we go into the second quarter of action. Briefly, the numbers and stories of the first quarter, Coach Anton.
For that first quarter, St. Stephen's High School, medyo bad start. 2 out of 8 field goals, 22%, but their transition offense giving them 6 fast break points and no doubt swinging the momentum to their side for Uno High School. Kabilaktara naman, had a good start, 4 out of 8 from the field, pero towards the second part of that first quarter, went cold. 2 out of 9 from the field, 22%. They finished at 35% ng first quarter.
Christian Luanson. And the nice turnaround shot that he made. He's got 9 points here in the first half. Si Tom Koo over at the other side only has 3 points for a guy who made 24 points in the previous game. 8 na ang abante ng St. Stephen's SCAG.
Well, for St. Stephen's SCAG, they have been patient with their offense. Just finding that open man, being able to go and execute in their spots.
Minsan kailangan dagdagan ng energy. May konting sigaw. Diba? Para maka... Nathan Howe right there and end one. And talk about his power move, power play, just like Powerhouse Tools. Built tough. How did he do that?
It's just great upper body strength for Nathan Howe. Joseph Fua getting his hand caught in the cookie jar that time with that foul.
And a completion of a 3-point play for Nathan Howe. This is now a double-digit lead being enjoyed by St. Stephen's SCAG. Uh-oh. Almost a turnover. Wow, at sikip. The interior defense of St. Stephen's SCAG. And this one almost a bucket. Nevertheless, there's a foul. And Franco Lem will be shooting free throws.
See how fast he was able to get down court from baseline to baseline. Franco Lim. 40s po to, ha? 40s.
Yeah. Philippines Pan Asia Carrier Corp moving with you. Sabi ko nga nung nagsimula Sabi, life begins at 40.
And again, from last season, from last year, nakita na nila, meron kayong paglalaruan. So magpakondisyon na kayo.
That's right.
Diba? Meron tayong liga na napakaganda.
This actually ignited the popularity. Itong 14 up na to. Kaya it really took notice coming from a lot of basketball fans, coming from the different school communities.
How about that opening day as well?
That's right.
Ngayon lang ako nainitan dito sa Tanduay Gym. Doon lang ako nainitan eh. Grabe. Punong-puno.
Shot clock going down, 4 seconds. It's taking some time. Oy! Una yung pito kaysa sa buzzer.
Rocky Siki, I believe.
Yeah, indeed. It is him, Rocky Siki. Part of the starters not being able to get himself on the board yet. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
That was 23 and a half seconds of excellent defense.
Ayun na, nakarehisto na ng numero si Rocky Siki.
2-1 zone press now for Uno High School just to be able to delay that offense.
Bad pass. Para sa St. Stephen's SCAG, Rocky Siki. It popped out. 27-15, the lead, a dozen points. Dadagdagan ba Christian Luanzon, and another three, his second in the first half.
Same spot, same result. Christian Luanzon seems to be his favorite part of the court for that 3-ball.
Doubling the output ng Uno, Trigem. Another miss, another rebound from St. Stephen's SCAG. Zego Christian Luanzon, ibang corner naman kaya. Nanibago. Oh, wow! Yun na naman. Nathan Howe. Nice cut to the basket.
Arthur through with that offensive rebound and then the dish to the cutting Howe for the deuce.
5 points. Nathan Howe. 32-15, building up their largest lead. Hindi mabawasan ng Uno Trigem. Oh, nice backdoor. Nag-extra pass pa si Christian Luanzon. Kasi nga, intention niya. May pwesto ako sa tres. Nagmintis ako eh. shape of things to come. Earlier stage pa lamang tayo ng preliminaries. Diyan na ang timeout muna.
Never have I ever dared to stand out. Said yes to the unknown. Lit up the night. Don't worry. The fun never ever has to stop.
Tanduay flavored mixes.
Just open up.
Drink responsibly.
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
One thing that's not exactly going great para rito sa panig nga ng Uno is the absence of Harley. One thing, the guy was able to score 17 points in the previous and only has 3 points for Uno. Ito Lawrence go with a banking shot.
And again, this is a 14-1 run now. 0 for 5 to start itong Uno High School sa ating second quarter. So that cold spell continuing on from that first quarter.
Here comes another opportunity to score. Medyo napalakas lang para kay Nathan Howe.
Couldn't bring himself to stop his momentum. Kaya it went hard off the glass. That's why we always say, do a jump stop. Just to get your balance.
And check your brake fluid. Kailangan pa naman.
Kailangan. Yep. Stop na naman.
Kelwin comes back into the game. Nathan Howe has done a pretty good job here.
Going to be a warning on Lawrence Mo for resentment to a call.
Official ball ng SCAAI, syempre ang Spalding. Up 19. Oh, nagawa ng paraan to at least somehow the first field goal. Oh, nga pala. Makditiamdu.
Yep. That was a broken play. He just picked up that leather, took it strong baseline.
And one brought to us by Jet Tour. Drive your future.
On the shot for Matt DeChandru.
Can make the extra free throw. 34-17. St. Stephen SCAG with the lead. Setting up to Taffy Lim from the outside. Comes up short.
Had a good line. It was straight, just a bit short for Taffy.
Reynald D touching the ball last.
We haven't seen Jeff Ong, huh? For St. Stephen's High School.
Not yet.
I mean, he scored 4 points in the first quarter.
That's
but,
Jeff Ong.
Yeah, hasn't seen action since.
Another scoring opportunity after grabbing that offensive rebound. Try the no-look. Bumalik sa kanya. Taffy Lim from the outside. Yun lang.
You gotta pull the trigger. You cannot hesitate on those open looks. Arthur Chu had that open look here, but elected to go inside.
Ito naman, the other Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff T.
It's Coach Jeff. 18 under, no? Juniors division ng ating Philippine Qingyan Athletic Association.
Coach siya dun, hindi siya player dun.
Yup.
Mahirap makakalimutan yun, ano?
Hindi talaga natin. Hanggang ngayon nga, nandito pa rin sa ano ko yun eh. O, tinan mo. Oh. Ito. Oh. Hanggang ngayon, nandiyan pa rin. Hindi ko pa rin tinatanggal. Hindi pa rin.
Historic yan.
Historic eh.
Oh, historic yan.
Oh my goodness. Take our word for it when we say that was historic.
Kelvin Ang at the line, getting the first one to go down for his first output as well.
From the free throw.
Hindi na pala.
Yeah, from the free throw.
That's his third point.
He had that drive earlier. Got hit. Although Christian Luanzon did go straight up, so no call on that one.
34-19. Taffy. Lawrence. Taffy Lim, an open look for a three. Nope. Jeff D making that possibility for them. And he goes for the three. Taffy Lim out of nowhere. Offensive rebound, laying it in.
And it's a great tap. Jonathan Ong, right place at the right time, giving it up to his teammate for that shot underneath.
There, that basket. Sabi ko na eh, Reynaldi, specialty niya yan, shooting from the outside. (36-21). Taffy Lim, Lawrence Ngo. Nice cut, Christian Luanzon, some touch passing. Jeff T scoops it up.
Tough shot to make for Jeff T, no angle.
Reynaldi sa kabila naman ng kuha. Not that time, but they have an offensive rebound. As Matt Tanduay.
Lawrence Ngo giving up that foul. Nothing he can do underneath.
And looking at the sequence right here. Being in the right place at the right time. And a gift from above for Taffy Lim. 36-21, Jungnan timeout.
Welcome to Cold Storage, where freshness, quality, and convenience come together for every Filipino. Each product is hygienically packed and kept at the perfect temperature to lock in freshness. Cold Storage Seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
All right, we're back. 2 minutes and 29, 36-21. Kunti na lang kami rito. Kaya kitang-kita lahat ni Coach Anton.
Di naman.
Mac Tanduay back at the line. Dito yata may problema si Mac Tanduay. Kanina bonus free throw, mintis.
Mintis, yep.
Ayan, he missed the first free throw.
Ito, feel ko, naka-adjust na yan, naka-calibrate niya na.
Ayan, yeah. 36-22. Namang pa rin ang St. Stephen's SCAG. Volleyball ba nilalaro nito si Christian Luanzon? Kanina pa ito tapik lang ng tapik.
Multi-sport athlete.
I know.
Talaga.
Kelvin Ang bumped. And both teams in penalty. So free throws.
John Sia had to give up that foul.
John Sia is in the game.
John Sia, hindi John Cena. John Cena, you can't see me. Of course, Coach John Sia, part of our unforgettable experience.
Oh, grabe.
Three-peat. I just have to say it, three-peat champions. MGC New Lifers sa ating Philippine Chingin Athletic Association. Shout out to the players ni Coach John. Malamang nanonood yan. Palagi
For sure. Sabi siguro ng mga batang, yun na naman dalawang yun. Di na papagod. Jeff T. Luanzon, under 2 minutes here in the first half. Shakti! Nothing yet. Gets an offensive rebound. Christian Luanson. That was not Christian Luanson who grabbed that rebound. Anyways, ayun na. Sinasabi natin, Tappy Lim.
Just that extra pass from Jeff T. Giving it up to Taffy, wide open on that left corner.
May sagot sa kabila for a three-pointer. Top cool. But that's only his 6th point. After he got 24 previously, Tappy Lim moving well without the basketball. Yun lang yun eh.
Yandu getting called for that foul. Taffy Lim all alone underneath. Good vision by Christian Luanzon to spot him there.
First one is in for Tappy Lim. He's got 8 points in a ball game. Going 2 of 2. 16-point lead for St. Stephen's SCAG. Kelwin Ang in and out of this court for this particular ball game. Marami ring gustong i-rotate para rito sa Uno Trigem. Pero yun nga, yung Harley Nang, malaking numbers na 17 na nawawala sa kanila kaagad. 41-25. 1 minute and 11. Somehow still that suffocating defense. Reynolds again with a second three-pointer.
At least breathing some life here to end etong second quarter. On a good note, just try to get some momentum moving into the second half.
Tappy Lim lets it fly.
I think we're gonna see a triple-double watch here for Christian Luanzon, but Taffy Lim, third three-pointer of the day.
Buulan ng tres sa ating first game. Rocky Siki underneath. Look at Christian Luanzon going to Tappy Lim. About 3 seconds difference, game clock and shot clock here. Luanzon makes a move. Tappy Lim left open again. Can't duck it down. Battle for the loose ball. And a traveling call, but nevertheless, we just ended the first 20 minutes of play here in our first game. St. Stephen's SCAG still protecting a double-digit lead here. Christian Luanzon, the other things that he could do inside and outside, sharing the basketball, grabbing those rebounds. Nathan Howe getting some inspired minutes from him for his team here, the St. Stephen's SCAG. And of course, who can forget Tappy Lim with the way he's been sniping and sinking those shots from the outside. 44-30, St. Stephen's SCAG with a lead.
Never have I ever dared to stand out. Said yes to the unknown. Lit up the night. Don't worry. The fun never ever has to stop.
Tanduay flavored mixes.
Just open up.
Drink responsibly.
quality tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy, lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex, tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Welcome to Cold Storage, where freshness, quality, and convenience come together for every Filipino. Each product is hygienically packed and kept at the perfect temperature to lock in freshness. Cold Storage Seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Welcome back, 44-30 in favor of St. Stephen High School alumni SCAG. Laban nga rito sa Uno High School Alumni Association Trigem. This is our first game in the first 20 minutes, and especially the second quarter really controlled by St. Stephen SCAG.
For St. Stephen's High School, that flat start disappeared in that second quarter. Great start, 4 out of 6 from the field, jacking up their field goal percentage to 41%. Habang ang Uno High School, complete opposite. They had a good start, 4 out of 8 from the field, but that cold spell continued on. Had an 0-5 start in that second quarter, dropping their field goal percentage to 37%. If you look at the free throw situation, St. Stephen, perfect from the line. Habang ito mang Uno, medyo nahihirapan. They are under 50% at 45. Also dominating the rebounding department, 25-15 ang St. Stephen's High School. At points in the paint, the reason for that, the offensive rebounds, getting those second chance points. 16 for St. Stephen's High School, only 8 for Uno High School.
All right, and taking a look at some of the players who really got themselves going, especially para sa St. Stephen's SCAG, both with 12 points. Tappy Lim and Christian Lewanson. Samantala over at the other side, Reynald D with a couple of three-pointers and a long two, netting in 7 points. Tom Koo limited only to 6 points. Ang isa pang hinahanap ko rin dito, Mitchell Tan, scoreless. Of course, pati yung pag-execute niya ng play, hindi masyadong gumagana. Christian Lewanson and Tom Koo, this PG Flex Linoleum Key matchup. Lamang na lamang si Christian Lewanson.
12-4-4 for Christian Lewanson. Tom Koo 6 points. No rebounds yet, but he does have an assist to his name.
I'm going to be taking a break, second half, when we come back. All right, third quarter of action. Sisimulan na sa ilang sandali. Ating first game para sa gabing ito ng Lunes. Lunes na Lunes. Sabi naman.
Kala ko sasabihin mo, Lunes nung unang Kung tayo'y nagkakilala. Di ba yun? Hindi wala, hindi.
Isang linggong pag-ibig ni
Yun.
Coach Anton.
Grabe. Basketball naman kasi yun. The whole week tayo, basketball. Kaya isang linggong pag-ibig.
All right. Mitchell Tan and Tandu is going to the line. He was challenged for that shot and that drive by Nathan Howe. Commits the foul.
Good face-up move for Tandu.
Traverse Asia Builders Corp, built for legacy, designed for life, builder of luxury living and landmark spaces.
Good on the first for Mac Robert.
Making sure about those free throws. Previous game, he had 10.6 rebounds. Up 12 right now. Largest lead at 19 for St. Stephen's SCAG. Happened back in the second period. Shafty. One's on, 5 to shoot. Oh, nice drop pass. Oh, hindi nga lang na-convert.
Everything but the bucket there for St. Stephen's High School.
Right.
Jeff Hong, his vision to Ching.
Tom Koo. Tandu. And referee's whistle, halting play here.
It's Nathan Howe. The push from behind. Did not want to give up position to Tom Koo.
Wayno T, their top scorer in the first half. Mitchell Tan. Back to Tandu. Battle for the loose ball. Tandu is pointing to Cheng, who touched the ball last. Sabi niya. Okay, may challenge ang Uno for that possession.
Coach Kyle Omengan saying challenge daw nga nila. Kasi sabi ni Mac Robert, last touch daw. Si, believe it was
Ching.
Ching, yep.
Yep.
And again, just to remind everyone, no, yung replay, yung challenge, minsan kaya ang coach hesitant dyan. Kasi alam rin ng coach na yung titignan ng official na replay, eh yung angle rin ng camera. So kung hindi talaga clear yan, diba? Kumbaga pwede rin yung mangyari, hindi rin tatawagin na mapupunta sa inyong bola or ma-overturn yung call.
Well, yan, na-overturn yung call. So, a successful challenge. Bola nga ng Uno. Tama si Tandu. Pero that's the only challenge that you can make in the entire ball game. Tig-isa lang sa kabila.
Oh, it's unlimited until unsuccessful.
Ganun ba?
Yep.
Dito?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pag nag-unsuccessful ka, wala na. Goodbye, goodbye.
Mitchell Tan turns, fires, missing. Offensive rebound. Ginagawa ng paraan. Tandu with a miss. Bothered by Christian Lawanzon. How about this? Tansi, short. And Nathan Howe finally ending up in the basketball here for St. Stephen's SCAG. Jeff Ong.
It's the second pass he's given up.
Yeah.
Underneath, Ching unable to complete.
They needed that Reynald T with his third three-pointer.
Wide open on that left wing was Reynald. There was a challenge, although a bit late there.
10 points, up 12 again by Christian Lawanson, making that mid-range jumper.
He made that one look easy. Couple of dribbles, one-legged pull-up for Christian Luanzon as money.
14 in the ball game, and his 5th rebound right there. He's got 4 assists. Luanzon, one-legged, can't do it.
Baka gumana naman daw ulit. Prior to that possession, yun ang ginawa niya eh.
Oh! Miscommunication here. Matt Tandu claiming it was touched last by the opponent, pero they can still challenge. Sabi mo nga, di ba?
Yep.
Are they going to challenge?
No. Our slot referee says it's...
Wala na, okay
yeah,
na.
it's gonna be Uno High School.
Yun naman
Nakita
pala.
niya daw na natapik ng St. Stephen's.
So it's the one referee challenging the other referee.
You know, confirming lang. Confirming lang.
7 to shoot. And how about that? Tom Koo knocking down a three-pointer.
This is just a 9-point lead now. Tom Koo wide open on that right wing.
And he's got 9 points in the ball game as well.
It's a 7-2 run now for Uno High School.
Nice sharing of the basketball. Di nga lang nahulog that time around. St. Stephen's SCAG, a sorry miss.
I'll settle for that foul just to stop the momentum and give everyone a breather, a chance to kind of compose themselves, talking about St. Stephen's High School.
Well, Taffy Lim, time to field him back into the ball game. Nathan Howe just picking up his 3rd.
Remember, Taffy Lim, 3 3-pointers in that first half.
Summit, official drinking water from Fil-Chi. Over the back foul. Kailan mo pa uling narinig yun? Over the back foul.
Parang di na tinatawag yun eh, over the back.
Kelvin with a quick basket for Uno. It's down to 7.
That's a good cut to the bucket off of that baseline out-of-bounds play, Kelvin Ang.
They seem to have made the necessary adjustment here in the 3rd period. Speaking about Uno, Trigem. Christian Luanzon always have an answer. When there's a rally, he's there to disperse that rally.
And you like what Christian Luanzon is doing. He's just picking his spots, being very patient with the offense. Pag kailangan nyo, nandito lang ako, guys. You see that there, going one-on-one, fading back. That's Kobe-esque for you, for our reigning MVP.
Paras.
Huwag ka walang tattoo eh. Tsaka may buhok si ano eh. Kobe Paras. Oh, that's just a great move from Christian Luanzon. Just in control, very patient with his offense.
Ball taken away. Uno Trigem. Up. Can't do it. Offensive rebound. Rocky Siki up against Safi Lim, trying to get closer to the basket. Shot clock down to 2. Somebody's got to fire it. Oh, Uno. Great nose for the ball. Kanila pa rin ba? Battle for the loose ball underneath. And they'll call this a jump. Such an arrow.
What is that? 4 possessions.
Yeah.
Para dito sa Uno High School. And then this is the 5th one after that jump ball situation. You love the scrappiness of Uno High School. Down 19 points, you mentioned. They were able to cut it down to 7.
Mitchell Tan back in the ball game. David Cao checking back into the game also as well. Sa magkabilang side yan, ha?
Let's check this line setup for that baseline out-of-bounds play.
Alex Sansi Mitchell Tan. Wait a minute.
Our 27 Argentine penalty. That is third performance.
That's going to mean free throws. Kelvin Ang is going to troop to the 15-foot line for a couple.
Arthur Chu. Ano tawagan siya ba?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was
Yeah.
Arthur Chu who got called for that hold on that cut by Kelvin Ang. Good on the first for Kelvin.
7 points, 2 assists. Kelvin Ang. 2 of 2. 7-point ball game here. Under 4 in the third. Ay tawid. Quick foul, give it up there.
Switching up that full court press to a 1-2-1-1 trap this time. The problem was no one was there on that half-court line after that skip pass. Alvin Lim had to give up that foul to stop that break.
Well, for Una, it's only their first team foul. Luanson, step back, a miss, tulakan sa ilalim. And this one's gonna go against St. Stephen. David Cowan tinawagan.
Pushed off on Alvin Lim. Now that's gonna mean free throws. Again, they are at the penalty, talking about St. Stephen's High School.
Alvin Lim at the line, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists so far. Chairman, Commissioner, ayan.
Ayan.
Sarap ng upo ni Chairman.
Mr. Fil-Chi.
Don na don dating.
Boss yan eh, boss. Boss Wilbert.
Backcourt violation. 48-41.
This is the lowest it has been. This is the second time that it is at 7 points. Talking about the lead of St. Stephen's High School SCAG.
Kelvin Ang double teamed. Mitchell Tan. Shot clock violation.
Good defense from the side of St. Stephen's High School. Yan naman ang gusto mong bawi. After committing a turnover at violation, you play good defense on the other end. Get that ball back.
Parang natutuyo na yung lalamunan ko.
Marami naman tayong summit dyan.
48-41. Ito na naman ang Uno Trigem. Oh, risky pass right there. Christian Luanson is fouled as soon as he crossed that midcourt line.
Just the second team foul for Uno High School. Doing a good job managing their team foul situation.
Parang sa Uno, wala na silang magagawa pag rumaragasa si Christian Luanson. Foul.
I think kahit sino naman ganun ang gagawin.
May natapat si Rocky Siki. Maliit pa.
Foul talaga.
Foul talaga.
Foul na lang.
Pangalawang team foul lang naman ang Uno eh. Luanson. Then a quick pass inside, almost lost by Nathan Howe, but unable to go for that jumper. Mitchell Tan, nice pass inside. Oh, not Tiandu, missing it point blank. Transition, kinuha pa sa kabila.
Franco Lim finishing that break. Good defense on the other end by Christian Luanzon, just going straight up, bothering that shot of Macditiandu.
Mitchell Tan, Tiandu. Ball going out. It stays for Uno Trigem. And look at the sequence. BYD Valenzuela, fast break of the game. Ayan, BYD Valenzuela, Marilao or Bataan. Karami pa rin ba ang order? Mahaba pa rin ba ang pila? Matagal pa rin ba ang intayan?
Si Coach Edster nakakaalam niyan.
Oo, eh. Nandito na ba? Nakabalik na yata or what?
Ayan, hindi natin alam. Malalaman natin sa Friday. Ay, hindi pala ikaw dun.
Pinapaalala mo na naman kay chairman eh. Oh, talaga oh. Under 2 minutes ang ating third period. What an effort here in the third quarter, no? Para rito sa Uno Trigem. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, nagigising na yung mga ibang teams eh. Dito tayo nagsimula sa 40 and up na ito. And they really want to be able to level up on every ball game as compared to last year. Because they realize the attention that Fil-Chi has been getting. Not only for this division ng alang, di ba?
Yep. And not only the attention, it's more of meron ka ng liga. Kumbaga meron ka ng mapupuntahan after mo maglaro na premier. No? Hindi lang yung kung ano-anong liga. Really well-organized league that we have here. Talking about Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated.
And again, school spirit para dito sa mga teams. The contact. Oh, but he's going to be called for traveling. We're talking about Patterson, no? For a little while, I thought he was fouled. 9-point ball game with just over a minute remaining. This could be big. Reynaldi hitting another three.
Mitchell Tan giving it up. Top of the key three. Reynaldi. Dapat ibahin na pangalan din ito eh.
Reynald Trina rin.
Reynald Trina.
Six-point ball game. Kala ko, on cue naman to si Jeff T. They still have the basketball, St. Stephen. Luanson against Mitchell Tan. Luanson with a turnaround, unable. Ball going out.
It's a tough shot from Christian Luanzon. You got to help him out. There's that ball screen up top just to give him some space. If you're St. Stephen's High School, can't just stand around. You got to help your teammate out, especially if it's the reigning MVP.
Meanwhile, tignan naman natin dito sa panig nga ng Uno. Napaganda pa, muntik pa nga mabitawan. Tanduay with a 7-point. This is just a 4-point game. But St. Stephen limited to only 6 points here in the third quarter. Kind of a runaway here para sa paningan ng Uno Trigem because of this guy, Reynaldi.
14-6 run for Uno High School, waking up, coming alive here in the second half rather, third quarter.
Substitution.
Christian Luanzon, it's going to fall short for him. He's got 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. But his team is just protecting a 4-point advantage. And that's turned out to be a 16-6 scoring run favoring Uno High School Alumni Trigem. Christian Luanzon is still basically doing the same thing from his previous game, but Reynaldi is making a lot of difference, and so is Mac Tiandu. How about this shooting? Dito po sa Tanduayan, hindi sa Senate. 50-46. St. Stephen SCAG.
Trigem, don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 Line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
All right, we're just about to start with the fourth quarter of action. 50-46. Nangyari? Ba't nagkaganon? Iniwanan ng uno. Actually, sa third quarter lang pag-usapan natin.
That was a 16-6 run in that third quarter. They did it all through the efforts of Reynolds 3, knocking down big threes after another. Tom Pu also coming alive, getting 9 points in total for Uno High School.
Ito na si Jefferson 3 with his first basket in the game.
What a time for it to come as well. They needed that three-pointer, talking about Jeff T.
Can't answer back. Over at the other side for Uno. With that miss by James Nang. Jeff T again. Not that time. James Nang. There's the rest of his teammates. He waits for him. Kelvin Ang. James Nang. Air balls to three. Jeff T right now bringing down the basketball. How about that bounce pass? Pat Ngo. Cross court. Somebody's open. Might as well si Christian na lang tumira. Making the right decision.
Arthur Chu giving up that extra pass. He waited for the defense to come and then swung that ball to that left corner wide open.
This is what you call, he is their best option to make that long distance shot. Hungry Paris. Changnan timeout muna tayo.
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
Ano yan?
Okay yan ah.
Not exactly sure what that means.
I don't even know who it is. Can't recognize yung tao na nandun sa poster.
Hindi naman siguro sa Senado yan, ano? Anyways, they're enjoying another double-digit lead here. They've learned their lesson about what happened to them. Limited to only 6 points in the third period. So take a look at Kelvin using his left hand to lay it in.
What a getaway all the way to the cup. Ball fake and then the drive, the finish. Kelvin Ang.
Jeff T, now Christian Luanson. Jeff T, left open. Bouncing out, offensive rebound. Put back is in. Lawrence Mo.
Timed that jump perfectly for that offensive board was Lawrence Mo.
4 points. Lawrence Mo with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Kelvin Ang, he just made that left-handed layup earlier. Makdi Tiandu. A 3, they needed this. It just bounced out. Pat going to rebound, going long to Jeff T. Pero sabi ni Jeff T, wait, asan kayo?
Wait, nasan kayo? Ako na nga lang.
Hintay lang mo. Nandiyan na pala kayo. Okay, tira ko na.
Okay, pwede na,
Hindi nga
pwede
lang
na.
pumasok. Jeff T did not see action in their first game. That was last Friday. And it took some time for him to enter the ball game. Alam niyo naman dito, of course, they're checking on the blood pressure, BP, no? First, safety of the players concerned. Lawrence Ngo and one for St. Stephen SCAG.
Some great touch passing. Arthur Chu to Lawrence Ngo.
And one courtesy of Jatour, Drive Your Future.
It all started with Christian Luanzon getting out in the break and then giving it up to that secondary fast break.
Lawrence Ngo. Bounce out his bonus free throw. Dozen point advantage for St. Stephen SCAG. Alvin Lim with a mess of that turnaround. And a traveling call.
You know, when
Lawrence
Ngo got that rebound, sumigaw siya, takbo. Imagine mo yan, Lawrence Ngo plays sa ating 50s division. Telling you guys to run. Mahiya naman kayo kung yun ang nagsasabi sa inyo.
Sabihin naman nung hindi makatakbo. Buti ka nga, kalalaro mo lang eh. Kami kababalik lang namin from last year pa. Foul is going to be called here. And this one's going to go on Arthur Chu. Pang-apat, Rocky Siki, the one who got fouled, is at the line to shoot free throws here for Uno Trigem. Now this has turned out to be a 10-2 run para naman sa St. Stephen SCAG. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. Kanina nadagdagan yung ating putahe galing sa Sincerity. May beef steak na, may oyster cake ulit. Diba? Oh! Pero si Coach Anton, konting kanin lang. 3 butil lang yata ang kinain doon sa kanin.
Naman, di naman.
Puro ulam.
Sarap kasi ng ulam ng Sincerity, ibang klase.
Boss Paul Mike. Basta kay Coach Anton, 3 butil na kanin, okay. Pero kailangan 3 bilao yata yung oyster cake.
Sarap kasi talaga.
Wanna move? Oh, kaya naman pala lumusot. Dumami yung hakbang ni Nathan Hao.
Kaya nakarating hanggang dun.
6 minutes to play here in this ball game. Spalding, the official basketball of SCAAI. And of course, in our next game, meron ng Philippine Cultural College. Kinakabasado pa namin yung mga sponsors. Again, Chiang Kai-shek College. Big chill. Diyan na timeout muna tayo rito.
Welcome to Cold Storage, where freshness, quality, and convenience come together for every Filipino. Each product is hygienically packed and kept at the perfect temperature to lock in freshness. Cold Storage Seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
$60-49 in favor of St. Stephen Alumni SCAG. Under 6 minutes to play here in this ball game. Christian Luanzon. 10 seconds to shoot here for St. Stephen. Pat Ngo. Ball almost taken away. Christian Luanzon with a hurried shot. Puts it up long distance. Hits the back rim. And then in the battle for the rebound, a foul is going to be called against Uno. Alumni Trigem.
Lawrence Ngo was the only player from St. Stephen's High School inside the paint, and yet he was still able to get that offensive rebound.
Jerome Lim called for the foul. Christian Luanson, mid-range, no problem. He's got 21. Mitchell Tan lost it on the way up. Ends up with Pat Go. And here's an easy layup here. Yep, that was Nathan Howe.
Getting out on the break. You always want to reward your big for rim running.
7 points for Nathan Howe. Reynald D. Oh, he got fouled by Lawrence. Oh, shooting a three-pointer.
Yep. That's a clear foul. His momentum carried him to Reynald D. And we always say this, if you're going to challenge or close out on a shooter, especially at the three-point area, you want to just be able to go and fly by to their shooting hand instead of going for that block. Because if you go for that block, again, your momentum's going to bring you to the body of that shooter. But if you're flying by to their shooting hand, right or left hand, maiiwasan mo yun, mababother mo pa.
Philippines Pan Asia Carrier Corp moving with you. 13 points for Reynald D. Oh, he missed on the second. He's got one more. Of course, he was shooting a three when he got fouled. Ganyan talaga eh. Pag 3-point specialist ka, ang hirap mag-free throw. Diba? Marami na tayo nasubukan ng mga ganyan eh, sa mga pros pa. Ang mga the likes of mga Retualo, di ba? Pat Go ends up with the basketball, throws a long pass. Napakialaman. Uy! Nathan now inabot ngayon sa ilalim kay Christian Luanson, who gets hacked.
It's Tom Koo.
Dead ma. Sa Christian Luanson kay Tom Koo. Mamaya na tayo mag-usap. Nagkataas ng game. Masakit pa eh.
Fresh pa, fresh.
I can remember Christian Luanson making mention when he visited us even last year bago yata mag-finals or another age division na nilalaro natin when he showed up here because St. Stephen was playing and he was even saying being the MVP he wanted a championship. Sabi niya, ang hirap din mag-MVP, masakit sa katawan. I can understand where that's coming from. 65 to 50. Eh, ganun talaga ang basketball. Contact sport eh. Ewan ko kung mahilig sa chess tong si Christian Luanson. Baka naglalaro na rin ng chess. Dahil coach na rin ito eh.
It teaches you that the mental aspect.
Yeah, strategy,
things,
those kind of things. Thinking while sitting.
The left corner three for Uno High School.
Jeff T with the basketball. He's got 3 points so far. Parang nasira yung rhythm ni Jeff T. Yung hindi makaahon dun sa ating gano'n. Para dun sa kanyang BP. Ah, di naman pala. Okay na, okay na.
Wala, di kailangan. Christian Luanson giving up that pass.
Mitchell Tan unable. Look at Jeff T even grabbing rebounds here for St. Stephen's SCAG. Matagal-tagal din nakikita natin nagko-coach si Jeff T. Pero di natin nakikita na naglalaro eh. Di ba? And taking a look at this hungry Paris Tres with Jeff 3 with his second.
How about that pass by Christian Luanson? He just rifled it to Jeff.
Yan yung tinatawag na tiwala at kilala mo yung kakampi mo.
Alam mo rin na merong tao doon talaga when he went up for that jump pass.
Rocky Siki Reynolds will go back to the bench. Under 3 minutes, Tiandu trailing by 15. They really made some great headway with their plays in the third period, limiting St. Stephen to only 6 points. But of course, St. Stephen naman ang nag-react in the fourth. And turning things the way they're supposed to have done earlier.
They were able to cut it down to 6 points. Itong Uno High School back in the third quarter.
I could remember their game laban sa Grace last Friday. They had 23 points in the fourth quarter, limiting their opponents to only 14. Two minutes and 25. Tom Koo, the disappointment in his face from his previous 20-point output to 24-point output. He's only limited to this kind of a ball game. Now only 9 points, not even double figures.
Yep. And in that last game, he had 9 rebounds as well. And today's game, only 3. So the defense of St. Stephen's High School zeroing in on Tom Koo.
Parang Tom Koo lang siya ngayon. Last 2 minutes brought to us by TCL. Kelwin Ang with a hand up to Macdi Tiandu. Oh, may charge pa. Anay tawag kay Kelwin Ang underneath of Lawrence Ngo. So that will... Kinaut ba yung basket? Pero tingnan muna natin. The points in the paint brought to us by Boyson.
Yeah, because the reason why there was that shot, because nabura si Lawrence.
70 to 53. The biggest lead was at 19. 17-point advantage right now with 102 seconds to play in this ball game. And of course, Mitchell Tan.
Get away by Mitchell Tan.
Our next game, Eastern Communications, Happybee Packaging. Philippine Cultural College alumni laban naman sa Chiang Kai-shek College, Big Chill. Christian Luanson is going to be the target of every defense na kanilang makakalaban all throughout.
MVP. Ganun talaga. Again, he is the main man para dito sa St. Stephen's High School.
Christian Luanson.
It might not turn out to be a double-double for him here in this ball game, but he's still running away with his numbers here. Previously, he had 22. Right now, he's got... Pumasok ba yun na?
Pumasok.
Pumasok. Oh, lampas na. Sa previous outing niya, he's got 24 points.
Had a double-double last game to go along with that 22, go along with 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Ngayon naman, 24, 6, and 6.
Macdi Tiandu, 9 points. He had 10 previously. 15-point advantage with 72 seconds remaining. Ball tapped out. Benedict Chang tried to go for a shot. Christian Luanson. Not go. Oh, three-pointer right there.
Arthur Chu. Yep. Wide open on that left corner. Pat Ngo giving it up on that drive.
Mitchell Tan with a miss. 8 rebounds already for Christian Luanzon to make that 7. Throwing a bad pass in Matt Tandu. It's going to be hitting double figures with 11 after that basket. Ito na lang hinihintay nila. Benedict Chang to score.
He just barreled his way inside on that break.
And Reynald T, his first point-blank attempt at making a basket. And this is going to be another victory here from the looks of things with only 20 seconds to play in this ball game.
They still need to run out this clock. They can make an attempt.
Tappy Lim. Tappy Lim with another 3-pointer. He's got 15 in the ball game. And this will be our final score. 80-61, back to another 19-point lead, equaling their largest, and getting another win here for St. Stephen's SCAG. So 2-0, and trying to really improve as compared to how they performed last year. If you were impressed by the way they performed in the previous season, well, take a look at them now. And yes, they are ready for the bigger challenges because there are really other teams who have developed, you know, the kind of talents that they have and trying to meet head-on the challenge for this thing again, the 40 and above division. 80-61, that's our final score. And look at this.
Just a masterful performance for this man. Playing fireman. Every time they needed a basket, every time there was that run from Uno High School, he was right there to douse that fire, that flame. Talking about number 24, our reigning MVP, Christian Luanzon, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Congratulations, our Oedo player of the game, Christian Luanzon from St. Stephen's High School.
No denying about it. Ito, Christian Luanzon, MVP, and of course, best player here against Tom Koo, winning in all of the numbers. I think PG Flex Linoleum, key matchup. 1 game down, 1 more to go. This is Philippine Cultural College alumni going up against Chiang Kai-shek College alumni. Next.